Hey ladies, Brienne here. It is September 30th and I got my October Yarnable box in the mail today. So let's see what's inside. Cheryl changed up a little bit this month. Now right on the inside is a little card and it tells you exactly what you got in your box. Oh, so on this side there is a picture of it. And then on the other side, it tells you what's in the box. So the colorway is called Witch's Brew, and the extras, it's a Halloween print flour sack towels from A&T Designs, artisan pepita seed snacks from Stony Brook Wholehearted Foods, and Eucalyptus No Rinse Wool Wash. If you want more information about what's in there, you can scan the QR code. And she has a quote. Shadows of 1,000 years rise again unseen. Voices whisper in the trees. Tonight is Halloween, from Dexter Cozen. And then it's really cute. The background is this spooky Halloween. All right, so let me pop that right back on. So she has the yarn in these little sacks. This is awesome. It's a great gift bag or to even just store your yarn. So this month I got fingering. I love these colors so much. Check it out. So we have greens, teals, a little bit of white, and then some purples. Isn't that gorgeous? No speckles for this month. I'm going to put that right back in its cozy bag for safekeeping. You could probably, once you make it into a cake, you could easily probably fit 2 cakes in here once they're wound, if I had to guess. I'll try that out and I'll let you know for sure, but that's about the size of the bag. All right, so we have pepitas, which of course are pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. I cannot wait to try them. I will try them. I'm not gonna munch in front of y'all, but I will try them and let you know. And then I have Eucalyptus Wool Wash. This one is in lavender. And a flour sack towel. For Halloween, it says trick or treat. I like these towels. What I normally do, since I sew, I'm going to make a topper and with a snap so it can snap on to my oven. And then finally, we have the, can you give me a coin?
Yeah.
My oldest daughter's here. The scratch off discount code, and on the back it says it's valid for the entire month of October. She's gonna bring me a coin so we can see what I got. Okay, while she's bringing me a coin, I'll talk about what I've been working on. Oh, here she comes.
Here, can I scratch it?
Do you want to scratch? Okay, yeah, scratch it and let me know. So, I have currently 2 projects going on. This one I haven't knit on for a while because I'm working on this one, which I will explain why I stopped, because normally I don't stop my current project to start a new one. But, so this one is using last month's Yarnable, and it is, I forgot the name. It's a cardigan. It's like a cropped cardigan. Do I have the picture? Oh, Vian from Andy Satterlund, which I talked about in the previous video. So that's what this one is. And since I'm knitting it in DK, it knits up so fast. So this is, it looks tiny, but it's super duper stretchy because it's all the yarn overs. It's going to stretch so that you can see the lace. So this is the top back yoke portion. This is right here. one second, is the top portion of the front yoke. So, you know, down to here. And then I've started on the left. But once I can start knitting on this again, it'll be done in no time. And I love this colorway. It's knitting up so pretty. Love it. And that was the September Yarnable. And I paused that to work on a new pattern by the same designer. And in Ravelry, she's currently having a little knit along type thing. And if you complete this new pattern of hers, which is called Arachne. So it's a spiderweb yoke color work. And if you complete it before November 1st, she'll send you a coupon code for a free pattern of hers, which I really like her pattern, so I kind of want a free one, which is why I stopped working on my first one to work on this project. I'm not using Hypnotic yarn since it's a full sweater. Well, since it's a Halloween sweater, I wanted solid black, and I'm doing gray webbing. One second, I'll take it. Just one second. And I swear I already asked too much of Cheryl, and I didn't want to beg her to dye black yarn for me. So I ordered some from Knit Picks. Plus this is sport weight. And so it does knit up a little bit faster than fingering weight, but it's still a slower pace. Plus the color work, which is repetitive, super easy. Each round is different. But each round is easy to memorize. And then I put tons of stitch markers at every single repeat so that I wouldn't really have to count my stitches. So I'm only like, what does my round counter say? Round 19. And I don't know if this is really going to show up very well. Well, that's upside down. So they'll be like this. And the yoke, oh my gosh, I don't think it's showing up very well just because I don't have that much knit.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. Thanks.
I'm done scratching it.
So, okay, one second. Let me finish this.
Okay.
So the yoke, the spiderweb yoke is only like 51 or 52 rounds. So, and then it's just stockinette after that in a solid color, and then you put on the sleeves. So I really think this is going to be a super fast sweater if I just had more time to knit on it. Definitely be able to get it done. I think anybody, if you started today, you would absolutely have it done by November 1st, just because it's pretty fast. I've never really done much color work, and so I think I'm doing pretty well on my floats. I've tried not to float max of, that's the wrong side, of 5 stitches, which I know is more than what people normally do. 3 or 4 is typically normal, but if it's only at 5 stitches between the two, then I went ahead and made those exceptions. But other than that, I've been doing 4, usually 4 stitches per float, and I think it's turning out pretty well. I'm happy with it, although I realize that it almost doubles the thickness with all the floats on the yoke, so it'll be nice and cozy. So my wonderful assistant right here has scratched off. Yay. So without saying the code, in case I'm going to use it, what is my discount?
It says 20% off.
Ooh, I got 20% off. Awesome. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to wind up the October Witches Brew and come back with a sample for y'all to see. Did you have something to add?
Yep.
What are you going to add?
Donut, you know how much we appreciate you?
Don't you?
Bye.
Hey, ladies. Oh, my gosh. Sorry about that. My cat decided just to jump up exactly at the time. But you know what? We're going to leave that little takeout because that's funny. So my cat, her name is Jewel. and she's a crazy one. So I am back. I have the October Yarnable wound, and I started knitting my mom a frog. My mom, if you've been following these videos for a while, you know that back, I'm pretty sure it was for Mother's Day, I knit my mom a frog because she loves frogs. And so she specifically asked me for a girl frog for Christmas to go with the first one I made her. And I thought the October yarn would be a perfect girl frog. And I got fingering weight, so I actually split my skein in half so I could hold double. So here's what it looks like wound. And I need to make myself some more cake koozies because all of the ones that I've already made are currently being used, and you know, these are kind of falling apart. So here's what it looks like knit. Let's get this untwisted. So here's the first foot of the little frog. Isn't that super cute? I love how this color is knitting up. Super pretty, and I think it's going to be a perfect little girly frog. So that's the start of one leg of 4. The frog pattern is called Figaro Frog. It's by Susan Caldino. She makes the cutest stuffy patterns. I have made a couple of hers, and I'm always super happy with how they turn out. Plus, they are incredibly easy, great directions, and they're really quick to knit up. I think the frog is the biggest I've made, and if I only knit on a little bit, it usually takes me about 7 days to get that knit up. I've also made the Bonbon Bunny, and that was like a 2-dayer, super fast. And I've also made the Voodoo Doll, and that one was pretty fast too. Not as fast as the Bonbon Bunny, but I'm definitely less than a week. And I plan on making my brother a Voodoo Doll as his Christmas present too. So as I promised, I sewed up a little I sewed this topper to put on my towel that I got in the Yarnable box and put it in a little snap so I can hang it on my oven. What else? I was chatting with Cheryl for different ways that you could reuse the bag that the yarn came in. So if you don't plan on storing it, your yarn in the bag, it also can fit a wine bottle really nicely if you like to gift wine. Or we were talking about, and this is my favorite idea, Cheryl said, oh, well, people could use the bags to store their needles, either by size, or you can put all of your DPNs in one at the store, which I think that's probably what I'm going to do with this first one because my DPNs are everywhere. And I think most people probably think I'm crazy, but I actually prefer using DPNs over the Magic Loop. I've tried the Magic Loop a couple of times, and it's just not for me. I actually like my DPNs. That's how I learned first, so I just kind of stuck with it, and they don't bother me. And plus, I feel like all like super cool whenever I'm out knitting with my DPNs, and people are like, oh, look at her. Just kidding. So what else? I think that's about it, and I can't think of anything else at the moment. I thought there was, but maybe not. All right, well, I hope you'll have a wonderful October. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next month.